early or late to clean up Australia. So if he can do it, you can do it. Come help clean up Australia March 1, 2014.
Is I take the shirt, I try it on, one arm and my head through, so I have the hem over one shoulder, and it comes all the way down to my waist and up over my shoulder with room in the front for a baby. That's how I know size extra large is the best size to do. So, first thing I'm going to do is take the t-shirt and cut it straight across, armpit to armpit. So all I have is a big tube. So here we go. I've got my t-shirt. Here's one armpit. Here's the other. This does not have to be perfect by any means. Just cut it straight across. Make sure you don't cut any fabric that may be underneath it. Okay, so you're going to do that to all three t-shirts. So you have a tube. Okay? Now I've already done it to the other two t-shirts. So the way you assemble it, you have three tubes. Take two of your tubes, preferably from matching material. I didn't, so I have any, so I'm using one red and one burgundy. And what you're going to do is take two of the tubes, tie them together in one spot. This is what you're going to use your yarn for. Now I would recommend tying it at least 3 times, that way you make sure that it's very strong. So, I've got my yarn. Tied it once. Tied it twice. Double knotted, I guess. And here's our third time. Okay. Cut off the extra. So now we have 2 loops tied together. Now we're going to go to the gray t-shirt. What I have of my gray t-shirt is a tube. So I'm going to take it, lie it flat, and this is the only slightly tricky part. I'm going to cut corner-wise from this corner to this corner through only one layer of the t-shirt. Okay? So, got this corner, and I'm going to cut straight across to the other corner. Now, I'm just eyeballing it because it doesn't have to be perfect. Feel free to use a yardstick and a Sharpie and draw a straight line if you want to. I'm not that picky. And you can see I'm not that picky because this shirt still has a little bit of the design from the back of the t-shirt on it, but I didn't really care. So now you have a big back portion that has 2 triangles that it comes to, okay? So set that aside. Now, I don't like the way just the yarn looks on this, so I'm going to cover it with a little bit of gray from the top portion of my gray t-shirt. Actually, I'm going to use, part of the top portion here. I'm just going to cut a little rectangle out about 6 inches by about 10 inches. Just approximately. It does not have to be perfect, just big enough that I can fold the little edges in like that and then wrap it around my yarn, tie a knot, like that, and then I'm going to pull this out like this and then turn the knot to the inside. I guess it's not going to matter. Not going to matter, ha ha ha. Okay, so this is what it looks like now. I've got my red tubes covered into the gray, and then I have my gray panel. So now I'm going to show you how to tie it and wear your baby. You can tell my baby's playing in the background by the funny music. So you've got the 2 loops like this. The X portion is going to go on your back. So I'm going to start by putting both over your head and arms to where it's on your waist like this. Now I'm going to step up so you can see here I have a burgundy one and a red one. The burgundy one is going to go over my right arm. And I make sure the red one's on the bottom all the way across. The red one's going to go over my left arm. So now I have a crisscross section. Now I'm going to pick up my baby and put her in the carrier. Hey, baby. Mwah. Say hi. Mom, I was playing. So you're going to put one leg through here. And one leg through here. Oops. I put both legs through the same one. Okay, one leg through the red and one leg through the burgundy. There we go. So there's a crisscross here where she sits. Okay? Now you're going to want to spread it out across her fanny, her little hiney there, to make sure it supports her. And now this part is important. So you've got the crisscross part,